BBC News with Stuart McIntosh. Barack Obama and his Republican challenger Mitt Romney have clashed on foreign policy in their final televised debate before the US presidential election. Mr. Romney said Mr. Obama had allowed a rising tide of chaos to sweep the Middle East. Mr. Obama accused his rival of inconsistent policies on Iraq and Afghanistan. A court in Italy has jailed 6 scientists and a government official for underestimating the risk of a big earthquake a few days before one struck central Italy in 2009, killing more than 300 people. The experts, who were each sentenced to 6 years, argued that earthquakes could not be accurately predicted. The editor of the BBC's flagship television current affairs programme Newsnight has stepped aside, pending an investigation into his decision not to broadcast a report into child sex allegations against the late BBC presenter Jimmy Savile. A separate BBC news programme has broadcast its own investigation in what Newsnight journalists challenged the reasons given for shelving the story. Fire has swept through a hospital for elderly patients in Taiwan, killing 14 people and injuring many others. The blaze in Tainan started in the early hours of the morning. The United Nations says it's making contingency plans for a possible peacekeeping force in Syria if a proposed ceasefire is agreed. The head of peacekeeping said the plans were tentative and it was too early to say how many troops might be needed. A campaign to end the theft of crude oil has been launched in Nigeria, where some estimates say 180,000 barrels are stolen every day. Campaigners want tankers tracked by satellite and the money trail exposed. Researchers in the United States say they've captured for the first time spontaneous mimicry of the human voice by a whale. The captive beluga whale made vocal bursts several octaves lower than normal in an apparently deliberate attempt to copy human voices. BBC News.